Trump claims he ended multiple wars, but did he really? Further, we'll see Punjab Assembly bans Imran Khan, accuses them of anti-state activities. US President Donald Trump insists he has solved 8 wars since taking office in January and argues he deserves the Nobel Peace Prize. But his sweeping claim is heavily disputed, as several conflict zones where he intervened have since seen renewed violence. Trump had Armenia and Azerbaijan sign a joint declaration, yet no formal peace treaty has followed, and key political disagreements remain unresolved. His ceasefire between Cambodia and Thailand also collapsed when fresh border clashes erupted. In the Middle East, Trump brokered a hostage release deal and temporary truce between Israel and Hamas, a significant development after a brutal 2-year war in Gaza. Still, both sides accuse each other of violations, and broader political questions remain deeply unsettled. He authorized strikes on Iranian nuclear sites alongside Israel before pushing both toward a Qatar mediated ceasefire that remains fragile. In Africa, Trump pressured Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo into an agreement, but fighting continues. He also intervened during India-Pakistan tensions, though India rejects the idea that US pressure influenced the ceasefire. Despite of all these bold claims about Serbia, Kosovo, and Ukraine, Trump has not ended the Russia-Ukraine war. He now hopes to revive diplomacy with North Korea. With conflicts still burning, critics ask, has Trump really solved wars or just declared them solved? The Punjab Assembly has passed a resolution calling for a ban on former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan and his party, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, labeling them anti-state. The move comes amid rising political tensions and a growing confrontation between the military, the ruling coalition, and the opposition. The decision follows accusations from the military's media wing chief, Lieutenant General Ahmad Sharif Chaudhry, who criticized Khan for promoting anti-army narratives. The ISPRG warned that such rhetoric posed a national security threat. In response, Defense Minister Khwaja Asif said Khan had previously used harsh language against political opponents, and PTI leaders rejected claims of being a security threat. Introduced by PMLN lawmaker Tahir Parvez, the resolution praised the state institution for defending Pakistan against larger adversaries, including India. It accused a political party and its founder of acting as a tool of the enemy state by spreading chaos, and called for legal action and punishment against anyone violating the law. The assembly also paid tribute to the leadership and personnel protecting Pakistan's security. For more such global updates, subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon, and do visit our website.